Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Good to see you all again. I finally have some time. The planets have aligned. I keep trying to find a moment for me to do some more reaction videos. As you guys know, I'm working on a short film, and I'm also working on this YouTube series that's ongoing for the channel. We just dropped episode 3 about almost like a month ago or so. That was a lot of fun to do. And I'm actively working on episode 4, still doing some shoots and working on some editing for it. But if you haven't seen my Grasp of Liminality series, you need to go ahead and check it out because it's so much fun to be able to find all these weird places out in Japan that is, especially in Tokyo, where it's usually really, really, really busy. And I find these areas that are just empty. And it's like so cool to bring that to you and include music into it. The first 2 episodes do have music from Kane. So if you're a fan of his music, definitely check it out because his music is fantastic. And I was very, very happy that I was able to work with Kane for those 2 episodes. But what we're here for is related to Kane Pixels. We're going to go ahead and cover his People Still Live Here series. We have not started it. I know it's like 10 months ago. This series dropped like 10 months ago. So I'm like late to catch it, but due to being so busy, I just haven't had the chance to see anything about it, watch it, or anything. So I'm going in blind, and I'm ready to see what it's all about. So let's go ahead and get started with my reaction to People Still Live Here. All right, here we go. People Still Live Here. Marathon 8 Software Incorporated. This interactive video game is a comprehensive reconstruction of the events experienced and documented by Clifton J. Saywell between 1934 and 1946. This is extremely bright, though. In memory of Clifton J. Saywell. So whatever we're going to watch unfold for Clifton is going to be their final journey. It's going to be their end. But it's going to be a reconstruction. I wonder what it's going to be, you know? That's not what I expected, but all right. People still live here. Look at the creepy eye, though. It's like very, very happy, despite it being the story of somebody who's going to pass away. You lie awake, unable to take your mind off of what you discovered out in the swamp. Tomorrow, you will return to that place. I can hear something. It's like a radio. Do you remember the overgrown man from when you were a child? Overgrown man. He said you must go to the meadow alone. Both overgrown man and alone were red. You always wondered what he had meant by that. Overgrown man. Alone. Flashbang. We're in the swamp. Oh, this is sick. This is really cool. It's like an abandoned video game, you know? That's what it feels like. And this reminds me a lot of Jurassic Park Trespasser. It's one of my favorite games growing up. I loved it. It had an interesting way of telling your health, though. What is this? It's like a honeycomb design, and you got like this swirl design too, along with what seems to be an IP camera on the top left. So somebody's watching. This is a very modern hallway door as well. What the hell? What the hell? Dude, this is sick. I love this hallway. I want to collect all the cool hallways. This is going to be one of them. I love this one. That's a different kind of door. Whoa. Okay. This is giving Ocarina of Time vibes. Wampum, the watch, and a compressor. Find all 3 items and leave before sunset. Those are some strange items in combination. This is so cool. I know it's disorienting, but I really like the graphical pop-ins that happen. It's good attention to detail on how games were back in those days. I'm pretty sure hundreds of people have already said, thousands of people. I don't want to say hundreds, maybe millions. I don't know. Have said that those hills kind of look like the Windows hills. You got the Microsoft Windows environment over here. This is really cool. I love this. Those flowers? Yep. Okay. I see the watch. I think that's a watch. Yep, that's it. Really easy. Then we got two more. There's a house way out in the distance. I wonder if like those things that are sticking out of the ground, those horns, are a way for people to communicate with people underground or something. I don't know. Probably. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. I want to live here. It's a very serene place. Probably not. Maybe there's something hidden out there, right? Go inside. Go inside to the strange house. The person who's controlling this character plays like I do. Just almost going in a figure eight. What the hell? What's with the red, green, and blue up there? I love the ambience that you hear in this game. What is that? Do you see those steps with the green door? I wonder if that shows up later. One thing I've noticed with Kane's work is that there's a lot of moments where there's a lot of steps and a door, things like that. I'm getting that vibe again here. Was the square like that object that was in that map on the bottom right? Was that house, or I wonder what it was. Looks like we have two things over there. We have this gray object up ahead. What's it gonna be? I'm kind of worried. What is that? Is a fountain? Oh. Oh, and the belt is there. I think it might be a belt. Yeah, like a ceremonial belt. We got it. Okay. Yeah, rule of thumb for me whenever I'm playing games, if the game tells you to go left, I always go right, because the secrets are always on the right side. They're always on the opposite ends of wherever the game tells you to go. But in this case, with the open world thing, I think you're just left to just go to the highest point and see what you can find. And I think that's what this character is doing right now. Hey, that's what we just saw. I used to hang out at those electrical boxes as a kid all the time. I remember these. We used to hang out here every single Friday, Saturday, and maybe even Sunday, like right before school would start. There's just a lot of memories there. That's so cool. It's like an electrical box, and we're just chilling. Okay, so I think the arrow was telling us to look through the middle ones, and then if we had the electrical box on the bottom right square, then we would be good. Yeah, like right there. So that's where we need to go. It's probably where the compressor's at. It's a long way. Like, many things can happen on the way there. Is that a giant hole? No, it's not. It just dips very far. I'm just waiting for something to show up now. What is that? Is that a train? Did I hear? I heard somebody screaming. I heard the chime of like a train crossing. That was weird. What the hell was that? That was a train crossing light? Along with the alarm and everything? There it goes again. What is going on? And you hear somebody screaming too. What the hell is that thing? Oh, we got an office building coming up. Such a strange building out here. I'm fine with the houses and everything, but this, I don't, what is this? What if we're looking at like, maybe like the headquarters or kind of like a developer room for the video game? Something like that. This is where developers meet in game. And I'm starting to think, you know, People Still Live Here, the title. I wonder if there's like souls are being trapped in here. People choose to live here, or did at one point, and maybe they abandoned it. I don't know. But this character experienced all of this in real life for that character. And this is just a reconstruction. What? Here we go again, into a tunnel. Reconstruction of what they experienced. I don't trust this place. Why would you go in here? Nah, man. Oh, that was easy. I was thinking they were going to have to like find bolt cutters or something like that. What is that up there? Oh, I guess the texture is supposed to mimic some sort of light fixture or something. Here we go. We're going inside. Yeah, it's definitely like an office park building. What? Look at that symbol. It's like a snake. I wonder if we're going to be able to play this game at some point. Well, we're just... No big deal. We're just clipping right through the table. What? I guess it was loading. I thought the game crashed. Data Hall. What does that say up there? Shit, I couldn't read it. Electrical switch, something. What is this?
Oh, thank goodness. Finally, someone has opened the door.
What the hell?
I've been stuck in this room forever.
What?
The shepherd's not mad, is he? I was just trying to look at the computers to see where my favorite people were moved to. It's been a long time since I've read Computer Works, though.
Favorite
so I can't
people?
Figure out how to get their location out of the machine. I think it's time for me to go home.
Uh,
Thank you for opening this door.
How long was he here for? Bye. See ya. Oh, okay. Just go through the wall. No big deal. All right, we're following him out. All right. Bye. Just went right through the wall. Who the hell was that? Just trapped in the server room. There's the compressor. Finally. Return home. Oh, what are those? What? Are those cans? Oh, because he was living here. He was eating. That was his little corner, his little stash of food and snacks. Okay, good idea. Yeah, just before anybody else gets trapped in there. I guess if they wanted to go in there, they can just like pull the lever. I'm gonna keep. Oh,
hey you! Over here!
over here!
Hey you! Over here!
I love the low quality in the voices.
Hey!
You're not going to tell anyone I was here, are you? I mean, you're technically allowed to. But I would really appreciate it if you didn't. I don't want people to think I'm spying on their thoughts.
On their
I
thoughts?
wouldn't do that.
What is that?
It is important to respect.
What the Okay, leave it to Kane to make it so that we're now scared of train crossing lights. Like, dude, that was a scream. And I don't know if you noticed, but that character's textures just completely disappeared. They just turned black. What happened? Oh god, this thing's out there. Time to run. I don't know if... I can't remember which way to go back. I thought it was for some reason I thought it was the other way. Oh, here we go. I think. Yeah, that's the forest. Just keep going. Don't stop. Don't do what I do. I tend to look behind me. Oh, there he goes. Or to the side or whatever. Dude, that thing is going to catch up. Oh, it's... Oh, it is turning dark. Okay. It's going to be nighttime. Dude, don't stop. Wait, did I thought I saw like a white light or something. Am I seeing things? I am probably seeing things. Night is approaching. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's there. I just saw it. Don't turn it. Oh, there it is. Oh, God. It's right there. Oh, my God. You made it. Day 1 complete. Time 851. Items 3 out of 3. What is this background, though? I'm trying to understand. Oh, is that just like not even confetti? Well, there's the fireworks and everything, but I'm trying to figure out what that is back here. These two sections. What in the world was that? I that was strange. That is really, really strange, and it's taken me so long to be able to catch up. I'm glad that I'm finally watching this, but I'm just wondering what did I just watch? And this font is crazy down here. I love it. So this whole situation here that happened to Clifton, you know, the fact that this happened so what happened? How did he get there? This world to Clifton was real. We're seeing a reconstruction through a video game, but I kind of want to know what's going to happen next. And I know that there is a second part to this. I know that there's a 30-second video. I want to watch that along with this because somebody told me that I should. And then we have like the other parts that I'll leave to the second video as we're covering this. So let's go ahead and watch that 35 or 30-second video real quick. This one's called Graveyard. So this is this Clifton's actual footage? This is sick. This looks beautiful. Wow. Look at that. Train crossing lights over here. Now, don't get close to it. Oh, see? Okay, that's pretty cool. So this is what I would assume is a glimpse into Clifton's actual point of view. Like if Clifton had a camera with them or something like that, even though it took place way back in the day. I kind of want to know how they got this point of view, or rather this right here is not being treated as found footage, but this is like Clifton's actual vision. I don't know, but this is really cool. That was such a beautiful landscape. This whole section just looked gorgeous. Love this. All right, this is me from the future here. I just realized that after covering both episodes, there was a video that I missed. And this video was called Say Well. And now after watching the initial one, we realize, okay, so Clifton Say Well. So let's go ahead and watch this one because obviously this is connected to it. I didn't want to miss this. I know that you guys probably would have told me, hey, you missed a video or something like that. And since I'm trying to cover this series for the first time ever, I wanted to go ahead and see that. So let's go ahead and get started with Say Well as well. It's about a minute and 35-second video. It's a slowed down song. What is that? It's a heavy focus on like, wait, is this another mask or is this Say Well? What is this? Okay, what the hell am I looking at? Is that a mask or that's like a doll or something? Okay, yeah. So this is probably Say Well, of course. Oh, is this? Was that when he passed away? Is that the last thing he saw? Is that like a sped up Morse code or something? Okay. Well, I'm glad that, to be honest with you, I'm glad that I watched this now after seeing the other episodes that I'm covering for for this particular video, because now we kind of we're sort of putting two and two together. So, Yeah, that's strange. I wonder if that last bit is a sped up Morse code. I wonder what that doll represents along with the sash or the ribbon or belt, that piece of fabric that's tied almost like a bow and hanging from somewhere. I wonder if that's connected to that doll or mask that we saw, and that weird that slowed down song too. There's a lot of things that are slowed down and maybe sped up here that I need to work with later on. But yeah, I'm glad that I caught this. I want to live here. That is so cool. I want to go ahead and go back to the original video we covered, because there is a link on the bottom of the description, or in the description, that I want to check out. Okay, so sorry, this is like super bright over here. But all right, so we've got a newspaper clipping here. This was linked in the description of the video. Clifton J. Saywell, Bridgewater, Clifton 80 of Bridgewater, died on Saturday, February 12th, 1994. Born in Bridgewater on February 8th, 1914, he was the son of late Edward and Mary Holmes Saywell. A lifelong resident of the area, he is remembered for his sharp mind and unique outlook on life. He pursued mathematics professionally after World War II, working as a human computer for local firms and government projects, and then as a rate analyst for the New England Telephone. Interesting. Dude was smart as hell. He spent his later years in the care of family. Looks like his niece Ann Timmerman took care of him. A quiet and introspective man, he was often seen walking near the edges of Hoko something swamp, or sitting on the porch of the Bridgewater Public Library with a small notebook in hand. He is survived by his nephew, Michael Saywell, of Frederick, Maryland, along with several other nieces, nephews, and extended family members. He was predeceased by his sister, Margaret Hartman, and his brother, Edward Saywell. A burial service officiated by the Reverend Mark Howard will take place on Saturday, February 19th at Old St. Thomas Aquinas Cemetery, where Mr. Saywell will be laid to rest alongside his parents. Memorial contributions may be made to the Friends of Bridgewater Public Library, 15 South, etc., and so forth. This is just a clip out of the obituaries. Blue chips and marketing tips every day in business, the Boston Globe, realty school. So we got weekend lecture license course for realty. So we got realty school, Waltham. Call now for our January schedule. Okay, so Massachusetts. Okay. I think this is just to give us some sort of this is just giving us some sort of like real glimpse into Clifton's life, and of course his passing, and kind of hook us into the real world. So what I want to know is like what happens to people. I'm going to slow it down. Here, or maybe we can just go like frame by frame here, because I really want to see
Anyone I was here, are you?
what happens when somebody gets grabbed by these things.
You're technically allowed to.
And how long was he trapped in there?
I don't want people to think I'm spying on their thoughts.
See, and that's the other thing, spying on people's thoughts, seeing how many people were still there. Like, are people are living here? Their souls have been uploaded or something? Like, what exactly happened?
I wouldn't do that.
Here it comes. Okay, so I'm going to go frame by frame here and see what this thing... First of all, this thing has legs. See how it kind of like ballerina dances over? This is so bizarre. But I really want to see if something happens to this dude's like body when it gets caught. Here it comes. Oh. I could have sworn... Oh, no. There it goes. Or maybe it's just as it went further away. No, his body stayed the same. It almost looked like he was like burning up or something. I don't know. I'm glad that I looked at it like this because I was like, oh, is it just like taking his energy away and everything? Then this beginning here, you lie awake, unable to take your mind off of what you discovered in the swamp. Do you remember the overgrown man from when you were a child? And you must go to the meadow alone. And then you find yourself in the game here. Rather, this is like how, like, he ended up in the middle of the swamp and found this thing. What the hell is this thing? And why? It's like you got this swirl here. You've got this honeycomb design. This hut is very, very unique, you know, the way that it's propped up here. And then you have like this, what looks like to be some sort of like IP camera. I don't know. Really, really cool stuff. I really enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun to watch. It was a lot of fun. So, I don't know if I can craft a theory video out of this one yet. I think it needs to wait until I cover the second part. So there are 2 more videos that I know of. There's like there's like another like 19-minute one, I believe, and then there's like a shorter one after that as well. So I need to cover those, and then maybe I can start crafting some sort of theory video. But this is again, we're in the initial stages, at least for me. I haven't seen anything about this before, so this is all brand new to me. All around a really good entry into this brand new series. It was very different from what I'm used to seeing from Kane. So that's really good that there's some deviation from the norm. I always really enjoy when people want to experiment and try something different, but within the same kind of feeling and the vibe that they usually have. So there was still some like liminality in there as well, with like the whole entire overworld. That I love that place. That was really cool. And then being able to see that from what I would consider Clifton's point of view, that was really cool too. So it was really interesting to see Clifton's experience through this recreation. Don't know why this was made. Maybe we'll figure something out and why it's so important to see this recreation. It's really interesting that he still lived, that this event did not cause his death. He lived until he was very, very old. But this was something that transpired. This is something that happened to him. So I'm really excited to see more. It was really great to see the newspaper clippings about the obituary and get some more insight on Clifton and seeing, you know, what happened. But now we've got this whole thing with the train crossing sirens and the guy that was stuck in there, who then later gets abducted and taken into the hills, and you can hear him screaming. I heard people screaming already in the beginning when we first saw the train crossing light, like going across the hills in the very beginning. But I don't know if it had captured somebody or if that is just the light itself making that sound. So, but yeah, as always, folks, if you have any sort of comments, any sort of ideas, theories about this series, make sure to leave them in the comments below. But also understand that I still have the second part to cover. So I would like to see that before you guys divulge any sort of concepts from that one as well. I would like to kind of experience it all on my own, and just like I do with anything that I cover on this channel. Well, once again, folks, thank you so much for being here, and I'm so glad to see you all again. And now that I have a chance to do these videos all over again, I'm really, really excited to talk with you guys in the comments and discuss this series. Hopefully there's going to be more to it as time goes on, hopefully in the near future. I know that we have the Backrooms movie coming along, and I did I honestly have been thinking about making some sort of video based off of, what I would like to see in the movie. I think that would be a lot of fun to make, honestly. But yeah, folks, if you enjoyed watching, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to catch us next time. I hope to see you all again. And as always, take care. Peace. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.